Cory, it's a beautiful day here in mid-November. We could possibly be playing this ninth hole here today, but we are excited about the 2025 calendar coming up. The Diamond Athletic Men's Mid-Amateur and Women's Amateur Championships coming to your facility next year. Just walk us through the excitement to be able to host that event.
Yeah, it's always nice to support the amateur community, and in both fields there's a ton of great players, and there'll be some great golf played. But St. Charles takes great pride in kind of supporting our local amateur events, and we're looking forward to next year for sure.
Obviously, over the last couple of years, and it'll continue over on the Woods 9 right now, you've gone through a massive renovation, and for some of the competitors coming up next summer, this could be their first opportunity to see how good it really is.
Yeah, our Mackenzie 9, which is the first one built, has really matured as expected. It's 2 years growing and 3 years to full maturity. It's in fantastic condition now, and kind of really plays the way Alistair Mackenzie intended it. Greens will be fast, firm. Bunkers are fairly fierce, so we'll provide a new challenge for those who haven't played here yet. And the Ross 9 opened this summer at the end of August, and opened in a lot more mature condition than the Mackenzie did. So it's come a long ways in the last 2 months as well. We hope by next July that it will be, well, we know it will be a great playing experience for the players.
Walk us through on both the Mackenzie and the Ross 9. If there's one hole that's had maybe a little bit more alteration to it than others that might really catch their attention.
Well, overall on the Mackenzie 9, green expansions and the bunkering will create the new challenge for the players who've not played the new but played here before. In particular, one hole, the third hole was changed, and the third hole now is a very gettable, drivable par 4
for some.
But if you do make an error off the tee on that hole, you are faced with a formidable challenge to get up and down for birdie, or to maybe even make your par. It's a fun golf hole too, because on that hole the players will have to make a decision, and that decision could have a high reward for them, or the consequence of a par on an easy hole, or even a bogey, which is not good on a short par 4 like that.
And on the other side?
On the Ross 9 we changed 3 holes. With the players, when they come here, if they played here before, they'll see 5, 6, and 7 be a complete change in that back corner of our property over there. I'll walk through all the change. Like on 5, they're going to see 460-yard par 4 with a very small green. It will be really tough, especially if we're into a south wind at that time of year. The 6 holes, a postage stamp par 3, pretty golf hole going back towards the river. And then the 7th becomes kind of a risk-reward par 5 off of the tee, where players are certainly welcome to hit driver and challenge the left side of that hole, and there is a high reward for hitting driver on that hole. But if you miss it with driver just a snick to the right, you're going to probably make a bogey on a fairly gettable par 5. So the whole Ross 9, again, just like the Mackenzie, new bunkers, greens expansions, and to me is more of a challenge than it was before for our better players.
Well, we look forward to the 2025 Diamond Athletic Men's Mid-Amateur and Women's Amateur Championships here at St. Charles Country Club. Cory, thanks for the insight.
Thanks, Brian.